Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Shabbat Peregiot Mishnah Vav. Over here in this Mishnah, we're going to start with biting one's nails, hence the title, right? So we're going to see when a person does something a little bit b'shinui, which is a little bit different than the norm. Is he going to be chayav or patur for it? So hanotel tziponav zo bazo, right? If a person picks his nails, one on another to get them off, or b'shinav, right? Or he bites his nails. He bites his nails. V'chen se'aro, or his hair. V'chen sefamo, v'chen zekano, right? Or his mustache or his beard, right? Meaning what? That he pulled it off, right? With his with his fingers, right? He pulled it. Meaning, what's the point over here? He's not doing it with scissors. If you do it with scissors, then you're hayav, right? A nail clipper, scissors, you do it in the appropriate manner that you're hayav, right? That you're not allowed to do. And everyone agrees that you're hayav. But let's say you do it, with your hand. Right, that's our Mishnah over here, and thus we'll see the this machloka between Rabbi Eliezer and Chachamim. So we'll see Rabbi Eliezer is going to say hayav, and Rabbi Chachamim we're going to say no, it's asur midrabanan. V'chen godelet, right? Also, if someone braids their hair, right? Interesting enough, braiding, right, is braiding itself. So Rabbi Eliezer is going to say that braiding is considered building. It's a toleda of building. Chachamim are going to say no, it's asur mishum shivut, it's asur midrabanan. V'chen kohelet, if someone they put on mascara, right? Their eyes. V'chen pokeset, right? Pokeset is also they put the hair over their forehead in a certain way, and it's also some type of braiding. So all these, Rabbi Eliezer hayav hatat on all these cases. Rabbi Eliezer says hayav midoraita to bring korban hatat because they violate Shabbat midoraita. And Chachamim only mishum shivut. Chachamim say no, it's only asur midrabanan. Right? It's asur midrabanan. All of these cases. So it's interesting, right? You're talking about if a person needs to he picks his nail off, right, or he plucks his hair, right, on Shabbat. It's asur to do midrabanan, right? Braiding hair. Right, all these things are asur midrabanan. And now, just Rambam points out something, and he says that if you had a fingernail that was most of it was peeling off, right, and some of it was still hanging, and it's bothering him, right, it needs to be bothering him, then he's allowed mutar. Right? He's allowed to cut it off with his finger, to pick it off with his finger on Shabbat, right? You can't use a nail clipper still, right? You could use a finger to do so if it's bothering you, and most of it was falling off. Okay, now the Mishnah continues, and in new case, a tolesh me'atzitz nakuv hayav. If a person picks, right, he takes a fruit off a tree. Now this tree is in a planter. Right? A lot of times you have these plants, plants growing in these planters, and the planter itself could either have a bottom to it, right, like a plate underneath it that doesn't allow it to draw, nutrients and anything. It's not connected to the actual dirt in the ground, right? Or sometimes it doesn't have a plate underneath, right, and it has holes on the bottom, and then it's actually drawing from the ground. So if we have atzitz that's nakuv, right? There's holes on the bottom of this atzitz, this planter. Then we say it's connected to the ground because it's drawing from the ground. So if a person picks something from this plant or from this tree, hayav, he's going to be hayav because it's if he picked something that was attached to the ground, right? That's a problem of tolesh, right? He's picking something off from a tree. V'she'eno nakuv, but let's say it's not nakuv, right? There's no holes on the bottom of it, right? It's not attached to the ground, or there's a plate underneath it, right? Then he's patur. Because again, he's not picking something that's from something that's attached to the ground. Rabbi Shimon poter bazeh ubazeh, right? Rabbi Shimon actually says that he's patur in both. Because Rabbi Shimon doesn't hold that this is considered even atzitz that has holes in it. He still says it's not considered like the land that he's going to be hayav sekila for something like this. But halacha is not like Rabbi Shimon, and halacha is like Chachamim.